Get to that later. As for car crazy, maybe a little. You always hear people talking about Hemi engines from the 50s. Well, here's one here. This is a cylinder head off a 55 331. Let me turn it around here. Not exactly light. The round combustion chamber with the spark plug centered in the combustion chamber was the big appeal. And you've got a valve on the intake side and a valve on the exhaust side. And of course you could, as one old Hemi racer told me, you could fling a cat through those intake ports, which probably accounts for why these things could pretty easily flow a supercharger. One of the problems I found with them is you have the rocker arm assembly bolt locations are also the bolts for the cylinder head. And not a problem unless you have to do something with the rocker arms or the rocker arm shafts. Then once you loosen it, you break the seal. Oh well. Car crazy? I don't know. Maybe. I think when most people think of race cars, they certainly don't think of these things. These things weighed 5,500 pounds when they were new. I've lightened them up quite a bit, but still they're in the 4,500 pound category. This particular car has a Dodge 440 in it. Flat top pistons, pretty much stock, modern aluminum intake. 5-speed transmission, disc brakes front and rear. This one was one I took to the Pikes Peak Hill climb in 1997, rather unspectacularly. Original Hemi engine. It ran in the vintage historic class, pretty unspectacularly. Had a little off-road incident which ripped the rear axle loose. Oh well. Yep, it's a Hemi. It's a 331 Hemi, bored 30 over. Got some modern things on it, like a 396 Chevy water pump, aluminum pulleys. I'm using a balancer off a 340 motor, Dodge motor, Edelbrock carb. We got a these grafted on GMHEI ignition, makes it start pretty easy. And this car now has a 700R4 automatic behind it. My original plan for these three cars was to form a team and take them to the La Carrera Panamericana Mexican road race in Mexico, 2,100 miles on pavement. But I never found much interest. Those louvers are great in the summer, but they're not real helpful in the wintertime. I have to clean that up. This car's been to Mexico several times. It was on the 1998 poster for the event.